for this big match, the Northern Warriors versus the Qalandars. Now, it might be a good time to go down to Danny Morrison and Atul Wasson. He's got one of the great finishers in the game, Chris Jordan.
With the coin toss, and you're going to call, do it?
Heads is the call.
Heads is the call, and...
It's a tails.
Come in, D. I know you're in tears, do it? Yeah, it's going to be...
A deep, outstanding bowler, and these two batsmen here, well, it's full of shots. Luke Ronchi, he can hit them to all parts. Very hard to contain. Strike rate brilliant, 153.
Ireland up to parity, 103 in their run chase against Team Abu Dhabi yesterday. Tom Banton of Somerset has just made his bow for England and T20 internationals.
Well, now he's lined him up and delivered beautifully. Now, something about this boy. You've told me you liked him. Well,
yeah, he can play. He really.
he likes bowling there, but that's a really good shot. But up and under it, bowls fast, sort of like away swingers. Two quality T20 players, and he's just fetched it over mid-wicket. Step and fetch it, or run away for a boundary. So this is what Ronchi does. Now, Green won't like this. He knows. Here's the sweep shot. Now, will he back away, maybe go over mid-off?
Crunch. Ronchi.
Oh, here it is. The change has done the trick. Right on cue, Ray at Emirates. Little cutter. And it's the end of Luke Ronchi. First one down for those in green.
Great piece of bowling this from Ryan Emirates. Crease angle, trying to bring the ball back into Luke Ronchi. It wasn't a great deal different from the delivery before. Emirates.
Here's Chris Green. And there is the end of the skipper. Wow, wow, wow. What a turn up for the Warriors and Chris Green.
Well, he just left home a little early. Chris Green saw him coming, dragged it down, fizzed it past him. Sam Billings did the rest.
Slow ball. And it has gone all the way. He's timed this sweetly enough and been smart enough to use a bit more bottom hand and make sure.
Leg cutter from Pradeep. Slower ball. Just delayed that downswing, waited for it, and drop kicked it for six.
Wait, yes.
Be a 5. Now, where's he picked this up, Dan? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Here in Abu Dhabi, but now when you look at it on the screen, it's actually hitting with the breeze a little. Just enough, it's just subtly changed a little bit.
Little right hand uppercut, isn't it? Picked it up, helped it on its way. Yeah. And there again, a young. Yeah.
He's asking for you to get down there. Show us your dance moves. As Banton plays a unique stroke here, gets away with it.
Now, that might be out, my dear friend Danny Morrison. And oh, just a little bobble. But Phil Salts.
24 from 18. Up and over. You say, look, problem with that, of course, is the biggest side of the ground.
Which is the world's first digital physical app where we are getting amateur cricketers to upload their videos on our platform, and then Abu Dhabi D10 coaches stream those videos and players, so one per team.
So somebody amazing that you have discovered already?
Chris Wood, he's playing for match right now, and he is basically
Talents they've picked. They've picked him from nowhere, and that ball's gone nowhere, except over the boundary for 6. Now he's smiling.
Nice chunk of this one. Chris Wood, yeah. changed it up, but it was right in the slot for Jordan Clark, who desperately needs.
Now, has he got enough of it? Oh, yes. Yes. Missed his length. And dreams to play him on have to go back to the computer.
Yeah, but he really did get it, and he did. Oh, yeah.
It was more like a 7-wood for me. Bit of height. Oh, and he's picked it up back. Well, that is just class. And that's his 50. Well played, Tom Banton. And that'll end the over. 19 from it, Danny. The Qalandars with one over. These two, Banton and Clark. This is at 5-4s. Andre Russell, top edge. Someone's there. Be careful of the rope. Takes the catch. Well played. Pradeep down there.
Ernie, look at this. Thrashing at it, Jordan Clark. Almost carries. Noah Pradeep does well. Backs himself. Jordan has, isn't he? Has he backed himself here? You better believe it. This is into the stand, not just over the boundary.
110 plus now. One thing must be said, the analytics say with Andre Russell, he doesn't really like bowling at the depth of the innings. Outside edge, that's a nice way to finish it off. He's got someone down there, the size 12s. Oh, you're allowed to dive, Riyad Emirates. You get free laundry.
Now, 10 off 3, and it has swung nicely for those in green and black there. Yeah, very useful runs. You look at that with Clark and Jordan, but it was certainly set up.
Be time to go to speak to Rahman. He's got one of the finest off spinners in the game. George Muncie and Sam Billings coming out there. George, strike rate of nearly 160. This guy can go.
For Sultan, his arm is really low. Doesn't give you a chance to get underneath him. Sam Billings, strike rate of 130. Captain's Kent.
Ball's up. That'd be a wide, and oh, that's red cross squeak, as my daughter used to say. That's just charity, and a great charity it is too.
Oh, that's out of here. Finally, Sam Billings has tagged one. First boundary.
Good use of the feet. Stay short of it so he can get underneath the ball. And it's just a flick of the wrist with these beautiful bats that these guys got today. He's got wonderful bats. They're about £2.9, £2.10, Sam Billings, but they pick up like £2.4.
This one, leave one. No issue with that at all. That's the wicket. Now you get to see Big Dre Russ. Now the game might change.
Now, out of his misery now, George Muncie.
Square and behind. Everyone back on the fence is in front of him, and that is out. The pressure was too much, even for the great man, Andre Russell.
To the globe. Bounces on him. Gave it a bit of air, gave it a good rip. Toppy that bounced. And Captain Millar.
Oh, 2 in 2. Oh, there we go. A little bit of fortnight. With the Dream 11 game-changing moment. 2 in 2 for him. That's the end of Billings. He follows Russell back to the sheds. This surely is all she wrote for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Oh, vintage Darren Sammy. Almost took his
Delivery. Big swivel of his. Oh, wasn't that an absolute screamer down there too? On the fence. It's Darren Sammy off the mark of the boundary.
Sikandar Raza goes into the leg side. Oh boy, it's getting there.
Yeah, when the nightmare is going really bad, it just gets worse. Has there.
Well, catch it, someone, please. Finally one sticks, Danny. Oh, Prasanna again, he's having a wonderful game. Just give him the man of the match now.
Prasanna. Can't blame the batter.
No, look, I have to say, when you're playing a strong team like the Northern Warriors, rarely you get a hit. And that's what happened last year, if you remember, Danny. Not many of the lower order. Porum was getting runs.
Rise a Cratchit, and yeah, it is. Going like 9 pins. Phil Salt this time.
Well, it's half after 7. Just shoveled it right down his throat. Salty there, it's underneath it. Yeah, he takes these for a living. Too easy. Long in the next couple of days. I'll get here, and this might be out as well. Yep, they've had a Freddie Krueger nightmare on Elm Street here, and another wicket to Kamara, and the 7th one goes, Danny.
Beat here tonight. The Qalandars, it's one of those tennis ball type bounces. And Rad Emmerich, the top edge. And thanks for Pradeep. Oh, on a hat trick is Kamara. And the Warriors here.
Well, I just can't explain it. Some very good bowling and some just very average T10 cricket, or just very average cricket. It's like a more...
Oh, it's all over Red Rover. The old Polaris missile from Kamara. And the Warriors, yeah, they've been humbled for just 46, folks. Lowest ever in T10, I've just been told. Thank you, Richard Lockwood.